What's your name?
My name is Roberto Sanchez Mejorada Cataño.
Where are you from?
I'm from Mexico City.
What caused you to migrate to the United States?
Well, I had a great opportunity. The group that I was working, it's a very large group that was founded in Mexico, and they created an integral formation plan for K-12 and universities. And that model was exported to 22 countries, and one of those countries is the United States. Then I had the opportunity to come because we were investing. We were from the business in Mexico. We wanted to create the schools and to develop this model also in the United States. Then I came to support that plan, and that was the cause. It was my job in those days that I was working for Anáhuac University, one of the largest and most important private universities in Mexico.
When did you finally feel at home in the United States, or have you even felt at home?
Well, I have been feel at home since the beginning, probably the second year, because first my family was with me, my 6 kids and my wife, which is my home, right? And then the other part that I think was very important, this organization that I was working with and I belong, is like a spiritual family, which we have branches in many places of the world. And in Atlanta, it was a large branch of community, very moved to pursue a highest ideal in life and serve God in the way that they wanted to do everything that they are called to be. Then I am part. Then I felt, since I beginning, I really felt that I was at home in some way.
What has been the hardest part about being a dual citizen and having 2 different cultures live in you?
It has not been hard. I think it has been fantastic. It's to have 2 different backgrounds, traditions, roots. Mexico is rich in culture. Hundreds of 100 years ago was founded, and then that culture mixed with the Spanish culture and the European cultures. It's a unique blend of traditions and fantastic experience of life. And United States with also the diversity of the country and many people that they came from, and they come from probably every country in the world. It's fantastic. Then for me, it has been it has enriched my life.
How was your path to citizenship to the United States?
Well, since I was sent to the States to support the organization, I request a visa to work here. Then I received the permit to work in the United States. Since then, I followed the path, everything that was part of the law and the regulations to live and the rights and responsibilities as a L1 visa holder. I fulfill all the requirements, and then after that we decided that it could be a good opportunity to ask and request for the residence, the green card. Then we did everything for us and the family, and then we were granted with a green card. And after continue working, paying taxes, and fulfill all the requirements of the law, we decided that probably was a good time to have that gift to the dual citizenship. Then we applied, and the citizenship was granted 3 years ago, and since then we are very happy U.S. citizens, and also with our root citizenship that is in Mexico, which is helping us to create better bridges of collaboration, understanding, and that has been amazing.
Have there ever been any fears that you've had living here, whether it is political or because of your original citizenship?
Not at all. I have been accepted, I have been respected, I have been with every opportunity that I think has been fantastic. I'm still working for a Mexican company which is investing in the United States. We have been creating more than 5,000 jobs in the last 6 years. And it's because I think this country allows us to invest and develop our business in a very challenging way, which we're very excited to continue doing so.
What part of your life has changed the most since you being in the United States?
Well, my family life is more home center, right? In the place where we live is more peaceful life, if I can say it. We grew up in a very large city with a lot of commitments because my job and my relationships, and I think the United States has been in the place where we live to have a very family-centered life, which is very positive.
Would you ever go back to live in Mexico?
We don't know. We want to stay where our children could decide where they want to live and develop their own lives. Then we are going to leave that in the hands of God, and whatever the plan that He has for us, we are going to be very happy to live anywhere.
I am Maria Echeverria. I am here since 2011. We are a family of 4. We are come from Venezuela, and Isabella, my daughter Isabella is 20, my son Eduardo is 16, and my husband and I.
What caused you to migrate to the United States, and what was the tipping point?
Okay, the political situation in Venezuela was going worse, and the person in charge is going to a dictatorship, and there is not safe to be there on the street or walking around in the country. And also my husband is journalist, and it's not a freedom of speech, and it was very difficult for us to be there.
When did you finally feel at home in the United States, or have you felt at home?
I felt at home when we went back to Venezuela for the first time in 2016. And when we were in the flight back to Atlanta, at that moment I felt like I was coming home. I feel like this is my home because it's where I raised my children and where we built really at home, our home. And in those days that we were in Venezuela for 2 weeks, I can see the Venezuela is falling apart, and because you have to do a long line just for buy a milk or meat or the basic stuff that you just go to the Publix or Kroger and you can buy everything, and it's no medicine, it's not it's nothing, and you can see the people just in the street just asking for food, and that's not the same Venezuela that I grew up or that my children just born.
Do you ever feel disconnected from your home country based on the reason that you left?
Yes, because now when I talk to my mom, sometimes I just don't understand what's happening there. Everything changed a lot, and there is not the same Venezuelan that I grew up. And especially when they talk to me about the price of the things, I don't understand the currency, because it's just the government just cut it a lot of zeros just to try to, I don't know how to say that, about the inflation. Is a lot of, is the worst inflation in the world in this moment. If you try to buy something today, the next week it's just a different price. And the government have the control of everything, and they don't leave you just half dollars. And also I help my family, my husband help his family. We need to send money every month just to help them to live and just for buy the basic stuff.
Now that you've become an American citizen, can you look back at the moment where you had to come and apply for citizenship?
Yes, we did it when we still in Venezuela. We start the process. This is a visa called Habilidades Extraordinarias, extraordinary abilities. And in this type of visa, you have 10 items, but if you just have 3, they give you the residency. And my husband has 5 of 10. And we start the process with a lawyer in Miami, and we are still living in Venezuela. And I'm not sure, but it was maybe 6 or 7 months. Then we just sent a lot of paper and a lot of information, and also photos and videos and everything that they just asked me to do it. We did it, and then they just approved our residency. That's one of the reasons that was not too hard for us in that part, because we just arrived with a green card. But the hard part was that we just arrived with paper. That's good, but we doesn't have job. We doesn't have work here. And we just passed like a year without work. And yes, I make cookies. Oh my goodness. I forgot the word. I take care of children, and my husband did another things, until one day we finally received a call from a job for him. And we started living in near to Houston in Texas. That was the first place. Then my husband just moved to Miami, continue looking for jobs, and then he received the call from the first job and was on Laredo, Texas. We need to move again one more time to Laredo. We live in Laredo around 10 months, because when we live here we are very grateful with Laredo, but we know that not the place that we want for our children or our family. And my husband has a dream to work in CNN, and he continued trying, applying. And finally he received that call. And that's the reason why we just moved to Atlanta. And we are very grateful for that too.
If things got better in Venezuela, would you ever go back?
That's a good question. I don't know, because now I think that my children are here, and I need to be here for my children, and for when they, I don't know if maybe one day I will be a grandma, and I want to be here for them. Yes, it's hard because they are raising here, and I don't know, maybe they just get married here, and I want to be here for them.
If things never got bad in Venezuela, would you come to the United States?
No, that wasn't in our plans. Never, because we don't need it. We have everything in Venezuela. We have everything. We have job. We have a beautiful house. We have, our family that is the best for us. You just can share with them every weekend. I have my friends. And we just came here for vacations, to go Disney, and we have everything that we need. We never thought to came here to live. Yes, no.